sure you know what I mean. Luka, Kyrie, Clay, and Spencer about to be cooking. We told Nico run it back, and that's what he doing. He said they wanted magic, well, that's what they brewing. Lively on Max Magic, got her ready to prove it. Queen on the rap, and too much on the beat. Yeah, we 10 toes down. We stand on 2 feet. And we said Nico run it back. I think he know what we need. He said we standing on business. There's no I in team. Oh, well, y'all be back. We standing on business. Yeah, we back to winning this. Team back to the gym. We going hard out doing fitness. Let them haters be a witness. We made it to the finals. Now we back to winning. We talking the Mavs. Baltimore, Dallas, under the Philippines. You're on the right channel. These are your hosts, your boys. It's Relle and King. WTM. The feeling, send them what you think. But keep it cool and respectful. I'm sure you know what I mean. We talking the Mavs. We talk the Mavs. We talk Mavs. Oh, we talk Mavs.
YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFL, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a late edition of We Talk Mavs. We talk Dallas Mavericks from a fan's perspective, guys. It is 2 tired ones here. It is your boys, Relle and King. We are back with another one for you guys. What is it, the 3rd preseason game of the season? So we got one more left, and then we finally get to the real stuff. So, but listen, man, we definitely glad y'all are here, man, rocking with your boys on this late one. If you guys are new to the channel, if you're into Mav content, guys, if you're brand new, brand spanking new, you're looking for a Mav home, you're in the right place. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also, too, everybody hit that like button, man. Help us get them likes up tonight, man. As y'all already know, that helps build the algorithm. Find more Mav fans like yourselves, guys. So go ahead and help us with that. It's absolutely free. Doesn't cost you anything. Free $99.99. Also, too, guys, I'm going to give you a heads up. We're probably not going to take any questions or comments tonight. It is very late, and I know it's very late over there on King's side of the map. So no questions or comments tonight. But if any super chats come in, we'll take the super chats before we end the show. So other than that, guys, no questions or comments tonight. We're just going to kind of give you our take on the game, and we're going to call it a night. We'll see you guys here on Thursday, man, for the 4th and final preseason game. That's going to be an early one, so that should be a better time for us. But tonight, no questions and comments unless we get any super chats that come in, guys. So it's a heads up. All right, King, you ready to get to it, man?
I am, bro. Let's do it.
All right, man. Well, even though it's late, we still got to show some love to the sponsors of this channel, man.
A huge thank you goes out to FANATICS for continuing to sponsor the channel. If you're looking for the latest Mavs gear, NBA gear, or merchandise in general of any other sports team, check out FANATICS and be sure to use our custom link on the screen and always in the show's description. If you're currently watching the show, scanning the QR code on the screen is the easiest way to get the link. And Glow Yard, this season is looking to be a special one.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. It is now officially almost time for the Mavs season to start. So right now, probably the best time to copy some new gear. Go ahead and scroll on down to the description box below, guys. Or you could just scan that QR code that y'all saw on the screen. Go ahead and scan that QR code or scroll down to the description box to the link to FANATICS, man, and copy some brand new Mav merch. Not only does it help you to get to the merch, but it also helps this channel out in a special way, guys. So go ahead and scroll on down to click on that link to FANATICS, man, and have at the. All right, King, let's get to it, man. Let's get to these takeaways of the game, man. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and put this in the people's face. Listen, man, Clips win the game tonight, 110-96. Field goal percentage, Dallas shot 41%. The Clippers shot 50%. 3-point field goal percentage, Dallas 37%. The Clippers were 27%. Free throws, Dallas shot 11 for 16 for 68%. The Clippers shot 18 to 23 for 78%. Rebounds, Dallas 38, Clippers 42. They were tied on offensive rebounds, but defensive rebounds, the Clippers won 34 to 30. Let me throw out one more stat here, King. Total turnovers. Dallas had 29 turnovers. Clippers had 20. All right, King. Go ahead and let the folks at home know, man, what was on your mind, man, for this preseason game tonight.
I didn't know the turnovers were that close. I didn't know the Clippers had 20 turnovers. That's wild. But
Not me either. That threw me off here.
yeah, 20 turnovers. I think the last game we talked about us forcing turnovers, and we had like 18 steals. Today we had 9 steals. Turnovers, missed free throws, missing your main ball handlers. Pause. That's really what it came down to. Um, Again, I told you preseason. I know people going to hold me to it. You know, they're going to say, "Man, eventually we got to win" or something like that. There's no way you watch this and you take anything positive out of it. But again, I grade like players in the preseason. Like next game, it will be a different conversation. I think more guys are going to play, but I didn't think anybody really did too awful today. Klay Thompson obviously missed shots. People want to talk about him. He went 0 of 9 today, but a lot of his shots are going to be shots that I don't expect him to shoot. The shots he took today, shots I don't expect him to shoot when Luka and Kyrie are around. He was taking a bunch of contested, like flamethrower shots throughout the game when he was getting the ball just to try to get something to go. I think he'll be fine. Defensively, Klay's looking okay in these first couple of games he's played so far. So I'll look at that to see if he can actually still play defense, which will be fine. He'll get open buckets. He'll make open buckets. Jaden Hardy, I'm about done with that point guard experiment. I don't know if they're going to try to run him as that second guy, try to play him over Spencer Dinwiddie. I think you may have said that before, like they're going to play Jaden, but I don't think Jaden can play the point guard position. That's just my opinion. Maybe it could be something different in the future and all, but as of right now, Jaden Hardy, I only want him to be a 2 guard, in my opinion. I'll save him for last. Derek Lively didn't look as impactful today, but I don't know. He didn't feel as involved. I thought he did at the beginning of the game, but then once he got out of the game, things started to change. It was nice to see P.J. Washington back in the game. P.J. Washington looked like he didn't miss any time. Looked like he worked on his game in the offseason as well, doing a couple other things. He said he would do it, so shout out to P.J. Washington on that one. Gortman got to be on the team. I mean, you keep yelling that until he's on this team every day. He plays. He just looks more and more poised, like a vet out there. You would think this guy been on the team as long as AJ Lawson has. But yeah, shout out to Gortman, man. I definitely need him on the squad. Omax didn't really get any time there until the end. He did Omax things. Najee looked okay today. Got beat a couple times defensively. He made some defensive highlights, also some moves as well. He didn't finish, but the moves were good. The White Powell got his minutes. Who else played that I'm missing? At the bottom of the screen, I'll scroll down for me. Spencer Dinwiddie didn't really do anything much. He made a big 3. I hope he's just been like chilling in the preseason and just been trying to get other folks involved and just taking a step back right now. I hope so, because he didn't really do much. I felt like who else? Daniel Gafford, again, not as dominant as his last game. The centers really weren't as dominant. They let Zubac go off a little bit on him again, like they did at the beginning of the postseason last year. But the guy that stole the show for me today was Quentin Grimes. Oh, bro, Quentin Grimes. He's sorry, Corey. Again, I'm gonna say this, but he's better than Josh Green. And that's all I need to say. He's better than Josh Green. I don't think I need to see anything else to say. He's better than Josh Green at this moment. So with that being said, I thought it was overall a decent game. Jason Kidd, don't want to really blame him too much for can't blame for rotations and things like that, playing zone and stuff like that a lot, because it's preseason. This is the time to tinker with stuff and try to actually do stuff. But I didn't like Derek Lively being out deleting the game. We talked about it in playback. But other than that, bro, it's game 3. Clippers played their guys other than Kawhi. They're 3-1 in the preseason. They got their dub. Now, let's get to the next game. Let's do the dress rehearsal, and hopefully we can get it done and hopefully get it done for everybody.
Yeah. I'm not tripping about the loss. Like I said, I think we lost all our games last year in the preseason. We ended up going to the finals, so I'm not worried about that. There were certain things in the game that I was encouraged by. There were certain things in the game that I had a little pause to. I think you already touched on it. We talked about it on playback. I've kind of been wondering about this myself. I feel like they're trying to force Hardy to be a playmaker, a point guard, and all that stuff, because of his size. Also, they just want more guys to be able to do multiple things. We've seen what happened when Hardy doesn't think he should go out there and play. He just scores. That's more of his strength. When you're asking him to be the guy to facilitate the offense, he struggles a little bit. Turn the ball over there a little bit there during the game, especially in that what was it, second quarter. He started turning the ball over. He looked good in the first quarter. And I think second quarter he started turning the ball over. That contributed to damn near 30. We had damn near 30 turnovers a day, man.
Yep.
A lot of that had to do with the fact, like you said, our two ball handlers aren't playing right now. You know, we don't have Clay. We don't have Luka and Kyrie. This also tells me that they're definitely going to be staggering their minutes with each other. It's going to be one or the other in the game because I didn't get that one person out there that I can feel can control the offense for sure with Luka and Kyrie out. I saw a lot of guys who would benefit from them guys being in the game a whole lot more than they would if they weren't in the game. We saw that today. The centers, well, okay, they show flashes today, man, of what they can do. So I'm not worried about Gafford and Lively. That's probably the least position I'm worried about. I think once the lights are brighter, the season starts, and all that stuff, I think they'll be fine. I was a little worried about Spencer Dinwiddie. It's looking like I don't know if Spencer's trying to go through the motions right now, or maybe he is a step slow. Maybe he has lost something. I don't know. It's not gonna really hurt us because he's out a 1-year contract and he's like the 15th man that we signed. So I'm not worried about him. It looks like they're trying to give Hardy that position. They're trying to give him those minutes, especially with Exum out. But still kind of give me a little pause on what they're asking him to do. Like they asked him to go out there, like we said on the last show. They asked him to go out there and be Tim Hardaway. I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with it. But if you ask him to go out there and be a baby Kyrie or a baby Luka, I don't know about that one. Let me see. Yeah, Marshall missed some bunnies around the rim. But I like this aggressiveness. A couple defensive laps a little bit, and a lot of, like I said it during playback. I said a lot of the defensive lapses have a lot to do with them being comfortable with each other, communicating. Even with some of the passes they were throwing to each other, which is why they had like 30 turnovers today. Like it's just like they weren't on in sync today on the court. That's gonna take a little time. We just hope it don't take 20 games.
Yeah.
But it's gonna take a little time, man, for them to get used to each other and stuff like that, man. Because they was like overpassing each other and stuff, and they'll be running past the passes and all that stuff. I think that'll take time. I think they'll get all that, man. I guess I'll go ahead and address the elephant in the room, man. Clay looked bad today. I believe a lot of that has to do with the fact that he's gonna be playing out. He's playing out of position as far as the pecking order. I think Clay's going to benefit a whole lot more. Which I'm willing to put your ass on that Clay's going to benefit a whole lot more from Luka and Kyrie being on the floor to draw some of those attention because he couldn't get any separation on anybody today. He missed a lot of threes that he normally would make. Guys were just really hounding him. He had a couple guys around him at all times, even when he ran off screens. Just trying to get the ball out of his hand, trying to make it uncomfortable for him to shoot the ball. So we see even with him missing the shots today, he still had respect for him and still was hanging on to him on every play that he touched the ball. So
he got the most attention.
Yeah, he did. He definitely got the most attention today, and it showed today. I'm not pressing the panic button on Clay. No. A lot of these players and stuff, like I know a lot of people upset today. Like I know a lot of people are upset in general about the preseason, man, but I'm not upset. I've been saying this since we first started preseason game. I'm not mad because I haven't really fully seen. They built this team for Luka and Kyrie. We saw Kyrie for one half, and we haven't seen Luka at all yet. So until I can see these guys play with Luka and Kyrie together to kind of get an idea of what we're going to see moving forward, I'm not tripping. I'm not panicking on this. Like I said, we saw the same thing last year. We didn't win all the games last year. We ended up going to the finals. So the preseason not going to tell me what this team is going to be moving forward. That's not how I look at it. I know a lot of people looking at it like, oh, they don't win the preseason, they're not going to win a championship. Well, that's the stupidest thing. But anyway, I mean, you got fans who think that way, man. And we're not the only fan base that do that. I'm listening to the Hawks fans before we start this. Before we watched our game today, I listened to the Hawks fans, man. They already jumping off a bridge. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I don't can speak for myself. I'm not tripping. I'm not panicking. I mean, like I said, preseason, I'm seeing a lot of positives. I'm also seeing that this team was literally built for Luka and Kyrie We'll see what they look like with Luka and Kyrie, especially in the dress rehearsal game. So, I mean, that's what Jason Kidd told us. Supposedly, everybody gonna play in the dress rehearsal. My bad. PJ looked good today. I was told that PJ wasn't gonna be as good as he was this past season, as if we wasn't gonna work on his game. And we've seen him do this. We saw him do this during the season with us. He locked himself in the gym, worked on his jump shot. It contributed and helped us out to get to the finals. And I felt like he did that this offseason. We saw a lot of him driving to the basket, getting to the hole, floaters, setting guys up, playing in the passing lanes, hit a couple threes today. Like, I think PJ's gonna be fine, man. And seeing what he did today without Luka and Kyrie, just imagine what he's gonna look like with Luka and Kyrie. Like, that's how I'm picturing this stuff today, bro. Like the Quentin Grimes, the Najee Marshalls, the PJs.
Mm-hmm.
Those three right there are gonna be key to playing around Luka and Kyrie, man. And I'm telling you, they're gonna benefit from that, bro.
Bro, we normally, when we don't play with Luka and Kyrie, like years prior, you don't stay competitive in games.
Yep, it be straight blowouts.
It's just difficult. These are two difficult shots, too difficult of assignments to ask these players to do when you got guys defending you to break somebody down and go score a bucket. You got guys keeping games competitive without Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving on the floor. That means they have the attention on them. When they don't have the attention, like you said, what happens then?
Yeah. That's why I said I need to see these guys play with Luka and them to get an understanding and get an idea of what we're going to be seeing moving forward. Because other than that, I like this team.
I like it a lot. I'm happy. I'm ready for the regular season.
A lot of guys are showing me something. Like I said, Quentin Grimes looked good. Shout out to Freezy because I was told Quentin Grimes was going to be boo-boo, woo-boo. So
I just need to see if we downgraded. And I don't feel like we downgraded anyway, like I thought when the guys that we got rid of. So
I think the centers are going to be better this year. I think that, like I said, those three guys I just named off are going to benefit and going to help elevate us more. Because those are three hard-nosed, dogs that we got in Quentin Grimes, Najee Marshall, and PJ Washington. Like, those guys fitting along Luka and Kyrie. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing those three in the game with Luka and Kyrie at one point. They'll go small ball route or whatever, right? Like, that'd be nice. But, I mean, yeah, like I said, I like the team. A couple guys I want to see maybe step up this one more game. I want to see a little bit more from Spencer in the last game. I want Hardy to be able to control himself in the game a little bit more when he is putting those opportunities. Don't turn the ball over. Because a lot of times he's going into the teeth of the defense and was coughing it up. And so that's why I'm like, if he could just know when to go, when to stop. He was effective in the mid-range there early in the game where he wasn't going all the way into the defense, right? He was effective in the mid-range, hitting his shots right there around that elbow and that free throw line extended. Like I was liking that right there. That's why Luka and Kyrie are so good. It's like, yo, if you're gonna close out my passing lanes, if you're gonna make it difficult for me to get in, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kill you at the mid-range. Mm-hmm. And that's what I felt like Hardy was doing in that first quarter, and I think he just kind of got away from that as the game went on after that first quarter. But
go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say two things. One, let the folks know. I didn't want to take your point, what you were saying, the playback about Quentin Grimes, as far as where he could possibly be in this team.
Oh, yeah. I would not be surprised, y'all, if Quentin Grimes is starting this for us.
Wouldn't be surprised either, bro.
I would not be surprised. I feel like Quentin Grimes is what we expected Josh Green to be.
Josh Green and Exum, both of
them. Remember we wanted that third kind of tertiary ball handler, which is what I kept trying to tell Freezy about Quentin Grimes, because he said this in the press conference we picked him up. He said this. He's in college. That's what he was doing, and we saw it tonight. Look how many dimes he was hitting cats today, bro. No little passes, setting the centers up on a pick and roll, like bro. Like I'm saying, like he's talked about this. I think Kidd and them talked about this. They want to give him a bigger role. As far as him being able to touch the ball and be able to facilitate just a tiny bit, like I said, be that tertiary ball handler. Like he's not gonna be the guy who's gonna be facilitating the offense, but you got that another position on the court, in the front court. If he plays small forward in the front court, that can play back a little bit. That adds a different dimension to your team on the offensive end, and I feel like he can actually do that. We saw that tonight. As we've been seeing it all preseason, not just tonight, all preseason. Like he's showing you what he can do. He's not scared to shoot the ball. I don't know how many times we were saying about that, about Josh, just please shoot the ball, man. Just shoot, try to shoot the ball. Quentin Grimes not scared to do that. And if he's not going to shoot it, guess what? He's going to create pressure on the defense by driving to the basket. He either going to hit that floater or he's going to get somebody open for a corner three or lob it to one of the bigs.
Make the layup.
So that's why I said, like, I would not be surprised if he ended up starting, bro. Would not be surprised.
Also, the second point was a question. You think what you feel about Omax today? What you feel about Jason Kidd, like, not playing him to, like?
Oh, thank you. I was gonna talk about that too. I'm with you. I don't like the fact that Kidd kept Lively in there too long, especially when you saw a couple guys like Spring and Ank, like DJJ got hurt because he didn't come back in after that. Remember once that last time out, he ended up taking him out. And then I think Brandon Williams got hurt, and Powell got Norman Powell got hurt. And I was like, man, when I saw that, bro, take him out the game. I don't know what we're doing right now. Like, he shouldn't have been in the game that long.
Why was Omax waited that long ago? Like, why did they save Omax on? Is Kidd losing faith? You feel me? Like, remember we were in Playback sitting like, where's Omax? And then to the end of the game, basically, when they got the garbage time, they played Omax.
I would have used this game as a game that you play Omax like a whole quarter. Game. A whole half or whatever. Like that's just the game you should have did. Especially if you're talking about the next game gonna be a dress rehearsal.
Why was Brandon Williams? How many minutes did Brandon Williams play?
18. It didn't feel like 18.
What did Omax play?
10.
Why did Brandon Williams play more minutes than Omax?
Has Brandon Williams been hurt?
He was. But still, at this point, knowing
the reason why I'm asking, because I'm like, why he didn't play till now?
Yeah, he was hurt. But at this point, which one is a two-way and which one has a contract?
That's just like why does Sharp want to play 5 minutes?
But Sharp, either way, Sharp is a two-way still, right? I'm just going on Brandon Williams and Omax. Isn't Omax a regular contract player?
Yeah.
Isn't he supposed to be helping the team this year? Why did Jason Kidd only play him 10 minutes and play Brandon Williams 18 minutes? Has he lost faith in Omax? Is he starting to lose faith in Omax?
Hey, if that's the case, you know how that go. Kid lose faith, then you know how that turns out. But I've already said I'm not expecting nothing from Omax this year, man. He gives us something this year, great. I'm not expecting it. He needs a lot of work, man. They'll probably end up sending him back down to the G League again. I wouldn't even be surprised.
Hopefully, hopefully, actually stay somewhere and like.
I'm not mad about that. Like I said, if they decide to go that route, that's fine. He needs a lot of work, man. He's not ready, man. He hit a couple of shots today, man. He was looking a little corner three, little and one layup, all that solid.
Nothing.
Just gotta see that. Yeah, it needs to be more consistent too. And then on top of that, his defense too has been kind of. I remember we talked about when we first got him. We saw his defensive intensity and stuff. We kind of felt like he can be a future, even a future better defender than PJ Washington. It's like now I'm kind of like, no, PJ might have got him.
He said, I'm here for a reason, right? I was a first round pick for a reason and all that.
Yeah, he was a lottery pick for a reason, bro.
Yep.
I would love to see more PJ and Najee Marshall on the floor together. I want to see that combination. I'm wondering if Spencer's actually going to be part of this rotation.
I think he is, bro. For some reason, something feels like Spencer Dinwiddie is just like not even engaged really yet. And I don't mean engaged like he's slacking. I mean like he's trying to be just passive. Like he's trying to run through Jaden Hardy or whatever. The preseason is literally, it feels like he knows what he can do. Basically, like I know what I can do. You guys go do what you can do. But I'm like, Spencer, get yourself involved. You ain't had the greatest year since you left us, or greatest seasons or track record since you left us. So we want to see that you can still get your points or whatever too. But it looked like he was just falling back though, bro. That's what I think. I'm hoping, I should say.
Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, you got to show something, man. Dress rehearsal is going to probably be where a kid kind of has an idea of what his rotation going to look like. That's if Luka actually plays. I think he will play though.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so, but I think he will. I mean, he can't miss no more game. I think Kyrie gonna play, even if they played him like a half. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. If they not hurt, they should be playing. If they're not hurt, they should be playing. If they don't play on Thursday, as I said in playback, I'm worried because that means something really is like lingering. I think they're gonna play though. I don't want to make it like
I think for sure Kyrie playing.
I think they both play.
Yeah, I think they both playing.
I think Maxey plays too. So I don't know.
I don't know about Maxey.
I don't even know when Maxey plays. Like I don't know.
I would not put your house on that one.
I don't even know. Like, has Mark Stein said anything? Anybody say anything about Maxey? Like, when is he expected to play? Is he like going to miss the beginning of the season?
Listen, I told you, I didn't know Maxey was not in training camp until training camp started. Remember, they told us, "Oh yeah, Maxey gonna be out." It was him and Kessler were the two that were out. And I'm like, I thought they said Maxey was 100%.
Then we get to the
yeah, and then we get to the preseason. He ain't played a game yet, so I'm like, I don't know, bro.
And
so I can't even tell you. I don't know what's
that need preseason.
Exactly, he definitely needs to get into a rhythm. But matter of fact, what they said was wrong with him.
A hurt ankle, I think this time. I think he got a sprained ankle. It sounds fake. That's why I'm hoping it's just fake, and they're just like not letting them play games. It's like this is what is it? Management. What is it called? Load management. Yeah, I'm hoping it's just like load management with the guys. But
so you saying Kid lying to us? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Kid always lying to us, man. I mean, I don't have a problem. He does his little coaching line thing. That's what coaches do.
This a one time you hope he lying?
I don't care. That's how I feel about Maxey Kleber. If he's not injured.
No, I meant. Well, yeah, Maxey's big. I meant for more like the Luka and Kyrie and everything.
Yeah. I really don't even think he really got hurt in the training camp, Luka. I think Luka, because he was talking to. They say he got hurt before he was doing his little before they did the the media day. Jeez, they said Luka hurt himself before that. He was looking like he was fine at that point. I think they just made something up so that Luka could get time off. They say take time away. You don't got to play these games. We're gonna get you in just in case we don't want you to get hurt. Same thing like you said earlier. Let's get our health going into the regular season. We don't think Luka need a bunch of games to play. He's Luka Doncic. Every time he misses any type of games or whatever like that, he comes back and usually kills. In the regular season, usually when he misses time or get an injury, that game he returns on, he usually comes back and goes off. So Luka needs one game. I think he's perfectly fine. I think Jason Kidd is giving guys PTO like always.
And on top of that, we've been seeing videos of Luka actually working out and training.
Yeah, trick shots
and practicing and stuff and all that. Like he doing the one-on-one drills with Sham God and them. So yeah, I'm pretty confident he'll be ready, bro. I mean, other than that, bro, that's all I got, bro. You got anything else?
Same here, bro. Like I said, individual performances, I'm fine. Like I said, nobody has. Only person that's really been underwhelming as a total in the preseason so far has been Spencer Dinwiddie, kind of. But like I said, I'm hoping Spencer's just been falling back. I feel like he has. Like I said, I was watching Jaden Hardy just lose the ball, and I was even asking you who's the other guard in the game at one time, and it was because Jaden Hardy kept losing the ball, and it was like, oh, Spencer's here. What are you doing, Spencer? Then he shot a three and made it. So, like I said, I think he's just falling back, just letting other guys, just trying to be a good teammate, I guess. Just know what the coach is telling him to do, and they want to try to showcase Jaden Hardy right now. Who knows? He may play, he may be traded. So either way, Jaden Hardy something has to happen this year. So I think he's just doing his job.
Man, I hope you're right, man.
I hope so too.
Yeah, we definitely. It'd be nice to have Spencer, man, be that third ball handler for us. You know, to spell Luka and Kyrie some minutes or whatever. And we know he's gonna be aggressive, and you know what I'm saying, just be that Spencer we had the first time he was with us, man. That's the Spencer we need. I'm not saying he's gonna get you 20 points a game or nothing, but have that same mentality you had when you was with us that first time. So
yeah. Plus, you know, Spencer and Luka got like a frenemies type of battle they have. So I think with like Luka playing it all, it'll get Spencer like amped up and like inspired to actually play and go make buckets and all. Like that's how Spencer. I think somebody said it before in the last show that Spencer was like he's not a guy that usually leads the charge. He's like a guy when the energy's up. Spencer said, "Okay, I'm here. Let's go." So I'm with that. I believe that is true based off his career. So I think it'd be fine, bro. Like it's Spencer. It's when did he, bro? Like For real.
It sounded like you said fourth quarter Spencer, man. What it sounded
That's
like.
what I'm saying, bro. Like this ain't Reggie Bullock, and that's no disrespect to them. You know, like I said, Reggie, I respect him for what he did here. It's not Reggie, it's not Dodo, and this Spencer did with him, man. He'll be fine. It's gonna be some games where we're gonna be like, this Spencer did with him, bro.
Shots fired, huh?
No shots fired. I mean, I appreciate what he did. It's just Spencer.
Shout out to Reggie, man, at that island he bought, man. Shout out to him.
I want to visit. That's love. He got an island, man. Black man with an island. That's incredible.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's get to the game, Bob. You know what? Before we do that, let's go show some love, man, to the partners of the channel, man. The channel, the app we just used before this one. Playback.
Are you looking for a place where you can watch every Mav game this year, live, including the pre- and postseason? We talk that. How about old school basketball matchups from the 90s and early 2000s? We talk that as well. Do you watch wrestling and other things? Well, we talk about those too. If you do, Glow Sun Production on Playback is where you want to be. The app is 100% free and we have plenty of VIPs. So why haven't you joined this yet?
Yes, sir, y'all. Listen, we were on Playback today. I know there's a lot of people that was trying to get the VIPs. This is the deal, y'all. Right now, I think we're at about 340. I think I can't remember. We have to. So I think we get to 500 subscribers on Playback, we'll get 10 more VIPs. So that's 10 more people that can be able to watch the games through Playback, y'all. So you have to help us get to 500 subscribers on Playback. It's absolutely free. You could download it wherever you get your apps from, y'all. It's absolutely free. Because I know right now, Mav fans in Dallas is really hard to try to find where to watch the game, man. I know a lot of people were complaining about the whole Channel 29 thing, and a lot of people don't have it. So Playback is probably the best place to be, man, to watch the Mav game, man. We actually streamed the Maverick game on Playback, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
I don't got nothing to say. I've been on there on Playback since 7-year time. I had We Talk Kayfabe before we did We Talk Mavs.
So see that, y'all. We got other stuff on there too, man. Like I said, Playback is definitely the place to be. So it's, like I said, absolutely free. Doesn't cost you anything, guys. Come on over there. Help us get to our first 500 on Playback. Yes. And yeah. All right, King. Let's go ahead and get to the game ball, man. What you got, man? I already know what you got.
This is what you've been waiting for. This is Josh Grimes.
Listen, man. Definitely shout out to Josh Grimes. Yeah, Quentin was definitely the one. Let me shout some people out here real quick. Oh yeah, I definitely got a shout out PJ Washington. You know what? I'm gonna say PJ Washington is my game ball for tonight. That way we get both of them, man. Because Quentin Grimes and PJ did their thing tonight, man.
Bidness.
Let me see. Who else is? I feel like I was gonna shout somebody else out. No, I think that's probably it, King.
Everybody else played. They didn't play horrible games, but nobody like stood out more than those two.
Yeah. Like I said, Hardy played good in the first quarter, and then just kind of. But really, the only two men that really stood out to me today, like you said, was PJ and Quentin Grimes, man. So shout out to them. They both get the game ball tonight. Let me look over here real quick, King. Let me see.
Like I said,
let me do this.
I thought Hardy looked good offensively. As far as scoring the ball, I thought he looked bad playmaking, and I thought he looked bad defensively.
Yes, I agree. He did. We got a super chat, but let me do this first so we can show some love, man, to the Glow Yard. All right, y'all. Like I said, we're not gonna take any questions or comments tonight, y'all, because it's a late one. But we'll take this super chat here, and look who it is, King. It's one Gina Kim with the $5 dono. She is a Glow Yard member. She says, "Okay, I'll try to make this quick. Luka or Melo all time? Can Draymond carry a team? Would the Warriors be better with Scotty? Luka and Fox backcourt if on the Kings?"
Okay. You want me to tackle that?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Luka or Melo all time? That's easy. That's Luka already. Draymond carry a team? No, Draymond. That's not his role. He's not that type of dude. Would Warriors be better with Scotty? No. In my opinion, not yet. I told you it's not about my thing with TGK. I think Scotty has potential to be a real good player or decent player. Right now, though, we just ranking them. Scotty not better than Draymond in my opinion. And Luka and Fox in the backcourt on the Kings, I mean, it's fire. Just like Luka and Devin Booker would have been fire. Just like Luka and Kyrie Irving. It's fire.
Yeah, I think it would have worked. Like you said, Fox, Devin Booker, either one of them teams that had picked them up, I think it would have worked, man.
Jalen Brunson,
Luka. Yeah, it worked with Jalen Brunson. It worked with Kyrie. So yeah, I think it would have worked.
Work with Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah, Spencer Dinwiddie. He keep the list goes on. So yeah, I agree. But yeah, man, listen, we definitely appreciate everybody rocking with us tonight for like I said, for a late one. We'll be back here on Thursday. That's the last preseason game. Dallas plays the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's gonna be an early one. I think the game is at 6:30. So listen, let me tell y'all right now. If you are trying to get on Playback and watch the game, like I said, we have limited VIPs. I know a lot of y'all were upset that y'all couldn't get the VIP. You got folks, like King said, you had folks in there for like an hour or so trying to get in line to get their VIPs, y'all. So until we get up to that 500 number, y'all, we only got a certain amount of numbers of VIPs. So if you want to get a VIP, you better get in there as soon as you can, man. You know the game started at 6:30. Make sure you in there at 6:30. You can't be coming there strolling at 7 o'clock thinking you finna get a VIP. I'm telling you.
Oh, sir.
Some of y'all was coming in 30, 45 minutes later, but yeah, give me a VIP. Nah, it's already gone. Like I said, especially this year, man, with the games not being on, with this whole situation with the Channel 29, and shout out to Joe. He told us that they're only going to have like 8 games on Channel 8, which that's not what they told us. So this is going to be interesting. I don't know how this is going to work. I didn't really mess this one up, man. I don't know how they met. They knew they were going to leave Bally. I don't know why they didn't take the same route the Stars took. I don't know.
And y'all concession and all going out, right? Shout out to Chicken Man.
Yeah, that's Chicken Man will hit us up and say they going up on the concessions and stuff. So
your boy Mark Cuban, like, the grass ain't always greener, huh?
And hey, the team is better though.
Hey, I mean, that's to the
team. Yeah. Listen, man. No, we will be back here on Thursday, y'all. So y'all get ready for that, man. Like I said, Playback absolutely free. Try to get there as early as you can, y'all. Game starts at 6:30, guys. We play in Milwaukee, so the game starts at 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern. All right. So we'll catch y'all on Thursday, man. Same map time, same map channel, guys. Go Mavs. And we out this piece. So hold on, make sure we no more super chats before we leave. Okay, all right, yeah. So catch y'all again soon, y'all. Yes, sir. We out.